just being kicked off the plane, not going to New York. Here we go.
It's Thursday evening last week in Reykjavik's International Airport. This 25-year-old maths teacher from Swansea is filming himself having just been removed from a flight bound for New York.
Surprise, surprise, my bag's already off the plane and now I'm just waiting.
5 days on and back at the school where he teaches, Juhal Mir says he's still completely at a loss to explain it all.
I still can't believe what's happening today. I'm overwhelmed by what's happening at the moment. It's mad.
They were headed for New York. 5 teachers and 34 pupils from Llangatto Comprehensive outside Neath. They'd gone via Iceland for a day's sightseeing, and it was at check-in for the US flight that Juhal, whose first name is Mohammed, ran into difficulties.
Can't believe this is happening.
All the problems started the moment I met an American official. It was at the check-in when I was handing my passport. She read my name, Mohammed, and then she turned to me and said, "You've been randomly selected for a security check."
He says he was searched by officials, but when finally allowed to rejoin the school party and board the plane, once again he was confronted by a US official.
She asked me, "Are you Mohammed Mir?" Of course I replied, "Yes, I am." And then she said, "You need to come with me." I got to the front of the plane and then she came off the phone and she said, "Right, you are not allowed to board this plane. You've been denied access into America." I must have asked the same question hundreds of times. I was asking, on what grounds have they taken me off? Like, what is the reason behind it? And not one person could answer that question.
It's approximately 7:40 in the morning. I'm with my taxi driver. We're going to the US Embassy now. Here we go. Just got to the US
Attempts the next day to appeal to the US Embassy in Reykjavik fell on deaf ears, he says, and he flew back to the UK.
Right this wrong! Right this wrong!
This all happened a week after an American court had upheld a decision to suspend the controversial US travel ban, a ban which had never applied to UK passport holders like Mr. Mir, the Foreign Office had claimed. But Juhal Mir's experience, said his local council, cast serious doubts on whether those assurances could be relied upon. And this was the view of his headmaster.
Juhal is a British national. He was born in Swansea. He's got a British passport. He's not a dual passport holder. He's as Welsh as I am, or as you are. And then to be denied what on face of it appears because of his religion or the colour of his skin is horrendous.
And you think that's what was going on here?
Well, unless we're given another reason, we can only assume that that was the reason for it happening.
And looking back, how do you reflect on this whole experience?
I was made to feel like something that I'm not. At one point, I was just in my head. I know I shouldn't, but I was thinking, what is everyone thinking? Do they think I'm a threat to them? Do they think I'd harm them? This was all going through my head, and not just the people, the kids that I'm in charge of, like my school, the pupils on the school. What were they thinking? Well, their maths teacher is being escorted because he's a threat. So all this was going through my head. I just felt like a criminal, and I did nothing wrong.
Mr. Mir's school is seeking an explanation, so too the local council. Also the First Minister of Wales, Carwyn Jones, this afternoon asking the Foreign Secretary to pursue this matter directly with the US authorities. The American Embassy in London today, meanwhile, offered no comment on the matter.